Good evening, people. Welcome back. I usually say welcome back to Investing with Craig, but I've changed the name of the channel, as you probably saw in the thumbnail or when you got notified of this if you're already a subscriber. It's called Cruising on Crypto now. And you might wonder, why did you change the name of your channel? Well, the channel's brand new. As you can see, I'm now up to 913 subscribers. Thank you very much. I'm very close to that 1,000 subscriber goal that I had, where I can then start doing live feeds. And that's a good thing. So let's say thanks to all of you for that. But the name change had really one reason. I realized after I named the channel that Investing with Craig sounded like I wanted you to send me money and I would invest it for you, which is not at all what I wanted to convey in my channel. Yeah, I'm not your financial advisor. I say that almost every episode. Do your own research. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes. So yeah, I thought I'm probably going to spend 99% of my time talking about crypto-related investments, whether it is actual cryptocurrencies, or on the odd time, I might talk about investing in stocks that benefit from cryptocurrency and the cryptocurrency industry, such as Hive, Blockchain, Hut 8, Marathon, Riot. Those are crypto-related, but they're stocks, not crypto assets, not coins. Don't want to confuse people, and since I'm going to be talking about crypto anyway, I went with Cruising on Crypto. Hopefully you think the name is an improvement. Let me know in the comments below. Also, my other channel, which is a sailing channel, is called Cruising Off Duty. And so I thought it was a fun play on words to have this one be Cruising on Crypto. Thinking that maybe the crypto profits I make from this will allow me to have an even nicer sailboat than I probably could have afforded on my normal work salary. So there we go. So let's get on to tonight's episode, which is again a continuation of the crypto investing for beginners. Last episode was the number one, just the intro, where we talked about what is a cryptocurrency, what the various types. There's obviously a tethered coin that's a type. There's the smart contract coins that are a type, and then there's the store of value coins. If you didn't catch that episode and you want to learn more about the basics of what different coins do and what their features are, go back and watch that episode. But tonight's episode is going to be the second point on our list of things we want to cover, and that's the ways to get into cryptocurrencies. Now, obviously, this series is going to be a playlist on my channel. It's designed to go to the person who doesn't know much about cryptocurrencies at all. So I want to talk about the very basic, easy ways to get in that won't confuse anybody. And then there's sort of like the middle way of getting in, which is a little more advanced, not crazy. And then the more advanced crypto exchanges and all the value you get from being on there. Okay, so the most basic one that somebody, now I'm sort of gearing this towards Americans because most of my viewers are Americans. You've got things like Webull, which is on my screen right now. You've also got things like Robinhood. These two have the very, very basic ability to get into cryptocurrencies. As you can see here on this little scrolling bar that goes by, these are the coins they offer. Now, there are theoretically, I think, or maybe literally over 10,000 coins on the market. And these will just pick let's say the top 8 or 10 coins. And that's the only option you've got. And I also consider both Webull and Robinhood to be considered the basic ones because it's very easy to set up an account. You can set it up probably within minutes on your phone. And once you get the dollars in there to start investing, of course, you can invest in stocks, but you also can then invest in cryptocurrencies. My question to you, though, is if you can't move, which is in this case is the case, you can't move the coins off Robinhood or Webull. So your account shows you own a Bitcoin, but if you try and move the Bitcoin off of Webull to Binance or one of the more advanced cryptocurrency exchanges, you can't. So then the question is, do you really own it? Or are they just giving you like an ETF? Like there are such things, especially in Canada. There's a Bitcoin ETF. There's actually more than one. There's Ethereum ETFs, which means you buy something that's tethered to the price of Bitcoin. And then it goes up and down. So your account will go up and down with Bitcoin. If that's all you want is to get the benefit of the appreciation in value of these cryptocurrencies, then this is a fine option. It's quick, easy. You can do it on your phone. You can walk around at any moment and see what your Bitcoin's worth. So yeah, it is an option. For those that want to just get in, don't plan to yield farm or do anything advanced with their coins, this is a perfectly acceptable option. But I suggest you at least go to the next level up, which would be, for the Americans, would be something like Coinbase. To my knowledge, they won't have the massive volume of coins that you can get on, let's say, Binance or some of the other more full-featured exchanges, but you at least can move your coins, which makes me feel like, well, at least you own your coins. And so this is Coinbase. In Canada, we can't get on Coinbase, but we have a very similar one that I've been suggesting for a while, and that's called Newton. This is my actual Newton account. I can't show you my actual Coinbase account because I can't get into that as a Canadian. But just wanted to show you, this is the similar premise for Canadians. So as you can see, you can easily add funds by a bunch of different ways. You can move crypto from another wallet or from Binance over. You can wire transfer from a bank, and that's what you could probably do with a lot of sites if you want to wait the 3 to 5 business days for your money to show up. Or the really easy and quick way is an e-transfer, which means you say you want to transfer, you want to bring in money, you'd say how much. Let's just say, for argument's sake, I want to put $3,000 in, which is the maximum my e-transfer will allow from my bank. And then you hit send funds, and it sends you an email that says, Newton is asking for $3,000. What banking app do you want to use? I click my Scotiabank app, and then Scotiabank goes, do you want to send them the $3,000? You say yes. It's already all the numbers and codes to know where to go and what account's already in there in the email. You just hit accept, and boom, the money's over within usually half an hour. During high congestion times, it can be a little bit longer, but at least the money's there while you're still thinking about buying if you're trying to take advantage of those dips in the market. As you can see, I don't have any money on here, because what I'm about to tell you is the reason these are considered the middle ground is here's all the coins that you can buy. So you got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Stellar, blah, blah, blah. You get my point. Not a lot of choices here. There's 10,000 coins out there. If I want to buy something like Zilliqa, I can't get it on here. What you do, though, is you buy the very inexpensive coins to transfer that are not, and I stress that, not on the Ethereum network. So that would be Ripple or Stellar. When you buy those, then you say withdrawal, and you say go to a crypto wallet. This is where you put your wallet address in, and then you hit withdrawal, and it sends it to a wallet. Now that can be an external wallet like MetaMask, or it could be a wallet that is already set up with your account on a more advanced exchange like Binance. So all that to be said is this is the middle ground. Yes, you can buy coins here, a limited number. Yes, you can transfer coins so that if you want to send it to a yield farming app, you fill your boots, you can do that. And you can also send it to a more advanced exchange. So I'm going to show you the advanced exchange that I use, and then that'll cover the 3 bases. Okay, so you probably know if you've watched my channel before that I very, very highly suggest Binance. I've had a Kraken account. In fact, I still have a Kraken account, but there's really nothing in there right now. And I moved everything over to Binance, mostly because the massive amount of coins you can buy. There is just a limitless supply of coins available. These are just the ones that are Binance linked coins. You can go fiat coins, tons and tons and tons and tons of coins in alphabetical order. Obviously, to make it easier for yourself, these little stars are here so you can pick favorites. Then when I hit favorites, then only the ones I'm interested in show up on my thing. More important than that, though, is the amazing ability to see the depth of chart, like how many bids are at what prices, how many asks are at what price, which you really can't see on Newton. I forgot to mention that. When you buy on Newton, you say, I want to buy Ripple. You say how many dollars, and then it tells you how many coins you're going to get. There's none of this. You can't put your price where you want it. Like, let's say you see there's a bunch, if you go depth here, you can see the depth of the market. So you could say, oh, I want to put my sell order like just above this big spike where a lot of other people have their sell order. So you can use the depth of chart. You can use the trading view charts, which are included. From that, you can go, you can change the time frame. You can make the graphs bigger, smaller, zoom in, zoom out. This is very advanced that you don't get on a Robinhood, a Webull, a Newton. You don't get it. You might get a graph. It'll be a line graph. It'll tell you sort of where you are in the day, but you can't put like MACDs or RSIs or any of the kind of analytical stuff you'd want to put on, which if you're a beginner, you probably wouldn't be at that stage yet, but this is something you can grow into once you do get a little more knowledge on how to do technical analysis. And probably the biggest reason to be over on an advanced exchange, other than the great charts and the depth of, putting your price for buying and selling exactly where you want and all that stuff, limit orders is what they're called, but is the savings options. So like I say, I highly suggest if you're going to hold a coin for a while, you get it into some sort of staking or make some sort of passive income and interest. So the very easy ones are just a normal flexible savings account. As you can see, the interest rates aren't huge, but there at least is there. If you just want to have a coin there for maybe 24 hours or whatever, there's normal, just flexible savings. Then there's also what's called locked savings, which have a slightly higher interest rate. And then I know it's confusing. If you've ever been on Binance, you know what I'm talking about. But they call it locked savings here, but there's not a lot of choices. But if you go up here and say Binance staking products, which I don't know why it's not all in one area, then there's another thing called lock staking, except this time there are a lot of options. And as you can see, the interest rates are quite fabulous. Again, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days is the usual. Every once in a while, you'll see a 15-day and there's a really high interest rate. It's a teaser. It's a teaser. So for example, I've got ADA at the 17.79%. It's only for 15 days that is offered. If you go to 30 days, it drops down to 5. 60 days is 7.79. 90 days is 9. 15, why is 15 7.79? I don't know what they're doing, but it gets people in. But when you go to stake it, you can only stake, how many coins in this case? Well, I've already done it. It was 200 coins. So 200 coins for ADA is like $350. So you can't just go, oh, I got a ton of ADA. I'm just going to jam it in there for 17.79%. Yeah, that's a teaser rate. Whenever you see 15, it's a teaser rate. But with the 30, 60, 90, those are available to whatever maximum amount you can, whatever you own, you can stick it in there. There's no limit. You'll notice it says stake now when it's available. If you go to 60, it's still available. 90 says check, which means sold out. So anyways, whatever coin you've got, and you only need the one coin to do this, it's available. And if you want to get a little bit more interest than the staking on Binance, whether it's a fixed or flexible, then you'd go to something like PancakeSwap. So they've got something very quickly called pools, where you're putting cake coins into one of these pools and you're earning one of these other coins. You don't have to spend your cake coin. You're not losing the cake coin. You get to keep the cake coin, but as you can see, the percentage, crazy high interest rates, where you'll earn these other coins. So these are all usually startup coins, and that's a great option. If you want to go with something where you're making an even better rate of return, but you need 2 coins, then you go to a thing called farms, and here it is. Crazy interest rates, but you need to have the same dollar value of each one of these. So anyways, as you can see, you're missing out on all of these earn opportunities if you started with that first purchasing option, which is like the Robinhoods and the Weebles. Yeah, I call it an on-ramp to crypto. It's the easiest way to get onto the highway of crypto. But I think within a short amount of time, you're going to be like, damn, I want to make some passive income. I want to make some returns on my coins. In which case, you're going to need to go a different route because you're not going to be able to transfer out of Robinhood or Webull. So there you go. I think I've covered the 3 options to get into crypto, from the very easy where you can't move your coin, to the middle of the road where you have some selection of coins and you can move your coins, to the advanced like Binance, where you can just have almost unlimited number of coins, almost unlimited number of ways to earn money, whether on Binance or taking it off to Pancake or one of the other sites. So there you go. So I want to talk about what we're going to talk about in the next episode. Obviously, first episode, we talked about what a cryptocurrency is. This episode, we talked about your ways of buying in from basic to advanced. The next one's going to be, what is a crypto wallet? Why would I need a crypto wallet? Can I not just leave my cryptocurrencies on the exchanges I bought them on? And the answer is yes, of course you can. Some people say don't do that. If you're going to leave a coin there for a long time, if you're planning to just buy and hold, they'd say take it off and put it on a cold wallet, which is an external kind of USB type of thing. Once it's on here, obviously you physically own it. Nobody can steal it and all that stuff. Obviously there's a risk if you have a house fire or something else, or you lose this for some reason. Yeah, it's gone forever. There's no calling IT or this, customer service with Binance and say, yeah, I lost my cold wallet. Can you reset my crypto? No, they're gone for good. So that's the downside to a cold wallet. But there are other options. There's a hot wallet. There's things where you can have your wallet on a phone or on your computer, or you can have it on the exchange. I often leave them on the exchanges because, as you've heard already, I like to make passive income. So in that case, you need to move your coins off Binance onto, let's say, Pancake or Auto Farm. But there's an intermediary step where you need to get into a wallet like MetaMask or the Trust Wallet. And that will be the episode after that, where we talk about how you set up your MetaMask wallet. Reason being, I do most of my exchanges on the Binance Smart System. But when you get MetaMask, you don't see the Binance Smart System set up. It's defaulted to Ethereum's network, but I'll show you the quick fix to make your MetaMask wallet work on Binance. and that'll be in an upcoming episode. And then, of course, we have a lot of other things coming up in future episodes, as you can read on the screen, but that's for another day. So hopefully you've found this entertaining or informative. If so, show the channel some love by giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get me to that 1,000 subscriber limit, because then I'm going to start doing live episodes where we can talk and interact. I can answer your questions in real time. We can look at some charts in real time. I'm really looking forward to that, but my goal was get to 1,000 before we start doing that, so you actually have enough viewers to watch it to make it worthwhile. There's nothing worse than doing a live episode for 3 people. Anyways, that was my fear anyway. So that's it for now. This is Craig signing off, wishing you happiness, health, and wealth in that order. Ciao for now.